Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be doing a first impression / review of Koutetsujou no Kabaneri. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. So yeah, let's get that started. I'm going to be doing a first impressions and then a short little review after. So yeah, let's get started, go! My first impression is that I was super hyped for this one. This was one of the ones I was super hyped for. Attack on Trains. Yeah, I was actually really hyped for this show because I really liked the animation style. The idea seemed pretty cool, even though like seemed very familiar. I wonder why. But I don't know, it just seemed really appealing. The PV looked really sick and I was like, dang, this looks pretty cool. So I was very excited to watch it. And when I watched it, I'm gonna cough. And when I watched it, I was definitely very happy with it. Things happened. The MC actually looks pretty cool. Definitely very intense. He's got his life together. Like, he knows what he wants to do. He knows his views on life, and like, he's gonna go and do it. And this guy, he's got guts. I can definitely give him that because we'll get into that in the review, but I like the MC so far. He's not like some wimpy little kid. Mume, the girl, from the PV, she looked really cool, and I was like, this girl, I want to see what her story is. I want to see what she's like. I really like her so far. She is so adorable, but so deadly. Did you see her shoes? Yeah, overall, my first impression is I'm excited for the next episode. So, yeah. Okay, on to the review. So, we start this episode off with a train. They're on the train and they're going through and they're about to go through this abandoned village station place. They're like, brace yourself, and then they start going through and then there's blood splattering everywhere and you're like, oh, it's the zombies. And it was the zombies. And of course the zombies attack, and this part really got me. This one guy is like getting attacked and then this other guy goes and pretty much saves him, but then he gets bit in the process, and then the other guy doesn't even thank him. He's like, go kill yourself now. Like, you're not going to say thank you? He literally just gave up his life for you and you didn't even say thank you. Whew. But anyways, we do the things and then we flash to the actual village, place, mountain area, and we meet our main character. Well, I mean, we met him in the whole opening scene, Ikoma, and we find out that he's trying to build this gun to shoot through the heart area of the zombies, because it's impenetrable except for like certain things, like the normal guns that the bushi, I think is what they're called, what they shoot doesn't make it through the heart. Like, they can't actually kill them. So he's trying to make a gun that can actually kill the zombies. We learned that the bushi are I don't really know exactly what they are, but I think they're just like the warriors that fight off the zombies, and because of that, they're like a higher social class. They're like the authority, I guess. But then we also meet this lady girl. Turns out she's the princess of the bushi? I can't remember. And her dad's the one who runs the place, I guess. And then a train comes in carrying Mume. And I guess the whole thing is like, these trains are used to go between villages, and a bunch of different villages have fallen to the Kabaneri, which is the zombie dudes. And then, so after, when the train comes in, everyone has to get like checked before they're allowed back into the village to see if they've gotten bitten, because if they've gotten bitten, they can turn into the Kabaneri. And then it turns out there's this one guy and they're like, oh, he's one of them. And then Ikoma is like, no, he's not. Like, you guys don't know that. The rule is lock him up for 3 days and then you can see if he's a Kabaneri. And then they're like, nah, let's just shoot him now. And then instead of watching over that guy, they decide to go beat up Ikoma, who's obviously putting up a fight. The guy ends up like running away and then they shoot him, and oh, surprise! He's not a Kabaneri. Wow, you should have listened to Ikoma. Anyways, Ikoma ends up in jail. Another train is coming in and they decide to open the gate before the train even comes. And we see that in the first case, when the first train came, the gate was still like up and then they opened it, I'm pretty sure. But this one, they're like, let's just open it right off the bat. And then, of course, there's something wrong with it. The Kabaneri have taken over it. They try to close the gate, and then it goes, giant explosion, and Kabaneri invade. Yep, great. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of moments that made me go, what? Like the part where they decide to beat up Ikoma instead of watching the Kabaneri, and then the part where they open the train, like the gate, and there's a lot of moments that were questionable logic-wise, but anyways, the Kabaneri come and they're invading, and then Ikoma's like, oh yes, I can test out my gun, and then goes to run for his gun, and then we also see Mume doing her thing, and then her like little attendant person dies, and he's like, peace out, and then kills himself, because no hesitation from him either. He's like, go do this, do the thing you're supposed to do, and she's like, okay, thank you. And then we also get to see her being super cool. You see her shoes actually have like blades on the end of them, and she straight up like cuts down this giant Kabaneri. Love her so far. But anyways, we get to see Ikoma. Oh, this is where it gets all weird, and I have no idea what's happening. We see Ikoma getting his gun and stuff. Oh, he like slices his arm, first off. Giant slash, like that was a lot of blood. Like he must have been bleeding a lot, but he makes a little blood trail to his house to lure one of the Kabaneri to attack him. Which probably wasn't the greatest idea, but how about if like 10 of them came at him, then he would straight up be dead. But anyways, he lures one of them. There's a little struggle, and then Ikoma uses his gun, and guess what? It works! Good job. Didn't work that well because he ended up getting bit, and he's like, oh no, this is not happening to me. And we see like a little flashback to where a girl is bit, and he's like there, and he's like, no. So like a sister, a mom. I don't think it could have been a mom. Obviously, he has had some issue in the past. We also see that he has like a little rock on his hand, which like is definitely a memento of some sorts. Not sure what it is yet, but obviously it holds significant value in his life. But anyways, he gets bit, and he like drills this metal contraption onto him, and then he's like doing a bunch of stuff, nailing a bunch of things into his arm, and then ends up like hanging himself, well, choking himself in a sense. And like I guess he's pretty much on like the brink of death, and then the blood flow stops. I don't exactly know what he was going for, especially in the stapling, I mean the nail gun part with the bracer, but you see the virus just like completely disappears. So really not sure what's up with that. And I think that's the end of the episode. Overall, I'm really excited to watch more of this because I am very interested in all the different things that are happening in it. I want to know more about Ikoma's backstory, and also I really want to know what that whole issue was. Like, is he gonna, like, I guess he's just gonna keep that bracer onto him? I don't know. How does the virus work? Is it just through like blood flow, and like was it just like the virus sensed that he was like almost dead in a sense, so it was like, nah, don't need to invade you anymore, you're dead. Like, what? Mume looks really cool. I want to see her backstory as well, what she's up to. I also just want to see her fight a lot. I just really want to see her be like super intense and like kill everyone. The zombies, not everyone. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. That first episode didn't disappoint me, and it just has my hopes high, so I'm excited to watch the rest of this. Okay, that's the end of my review slash first impressions video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can always like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this. Did you guys like the first episode or nah? Like, I want to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!